Hey everyone, it is me FC, and I'm going to talk about what Hurricash is today. Quick thing, I do not know why my camera's like this, so we're just going to work with it. I think it was because I was in a different camera mode, and then it just completely swapped. Can't get it back to normal, so you just get a more elongated me today. You can see more of my hair. But I'm excited to jump right into this. Something that I do want to note is I have been able to go in and talk about a lot of different projects that are on the Pulse Chain ecosystem. They're not Richard Heart projects, and so I know that some people are a little hesitant, going forward and possibly sacrificing for them or even just trusting them. And, I don't think you're wrong in any of those things. What I'm here to do is just to bring awareness to what these different projects are. I'm not going to be the person that's going to be like, oh, this is a scam, this isn't, because I don't know either. We are in the same boat, but I do want to bring awareness to different protocols that are possibly going to bring great potential to the Pulse Chain ecosystem. So Hurricash is one of them. I actually heard about it yesterday. Someone on Twitter tagged me in a post, and I was like, oh, perfect. I'll go in, I'll check them out. They wanted me to do a code review. I am actually going to go a little bit into the code, but not do a code review at all. We're going to look at the README file because I found some really interesting things with that. So, brief overview on what I've learned about Hurricash is it is a protocol that is going to allow for more privacy, basically absolute privacy with transactions, which is something that the Pulse Chain network does not have. And so Hurricash protocol, the first completely decentralized protocol for private transactions on Pulse Chain. Now, I am actually going to jump directly to the README file because it says a couple of things that I personally really thought were well explained, that it doesn't go into as much depth on the website. So how I got here to the next page, I went to GitHub. I am on the exact page that I want to be on. There are several repositories, which means there are several projects within the Hurricash branch of GitHub. And so you can click on the different ones. I clicked on Hurricash Core, and what a README is it's just basic English of what the code does. So this was just one of the projects that I clicked on. But like I said, it gave me more information that I wanted. So I am going to read this top paragraph just because it made a lot of sense to me, and I hope it makes sense to you and we can break it down. Hurricash is a non-custodial ERC20 privacy solution based on the LSAG algorithm. To be honest, I don't know what that is. If you do, put it in the comments. It serves as a second layer of privacy and or alternative to other privacy solutions such as Tornado Cash. It improves transaction privacy by breaking the on-chain link between the recipient and the destination addresses. Y'all, this is freaking awesome because it literally goes in, breaks it, and then you can't trace it through that. So that's where the privacy comes in. Now, how does it create that? It uses a smart contract that accepts the ERC20 deposits that can be withdrawn by a different address. Whenever the ERC20 is withdrawn by the new address, there is no way to link the withdrawal to the deposit, ensuring complete privacy. So there we have it. It breaks it in the middle, and then you have privacy like that. Let's go back to their website. You all know that I love a great looking flowchart. And guess what? They made one. So what you do, you first deposit, you wait, and then you withdraw. 3 easy steps, but let's walk through them. So you set the receiver address, a random key is generated, and the user deposits Pulse, and the hash of the note is submitted to the Hurricash smart contract. So that is going to be the step 1, is just, getting into it, depositing. And then the user should wait some time for optimal privacy before withdrawing. So that's going to be like where it breaks. And then the user submits proof of having the valid key to one of the deposited notes, and the contract will transfer the pulse to the specified recipient. Sweet. But like I said earlier, I feel like the README explains it just a little bit better. Now, I went through every single one of these frequently asked questions because I was very curious, about what it was. Something that I want to highlight is the question of, do you collect data? And they said no, which is also a wonderful thing. No, the Hurricash project does not collect any user data. The project is completely open source, thus the UI can be hosted offline. Users can also interact with it in the command line over the blockchain, Remix, or other tools. Now, in a world full of data, which we live in, there is lack of companies, protocols, projects that do not take all of your data. And so the fact that Hurricash does not collect any of the user data, to me, as someone who has been in tech and has been a software developer, like, that is the biggest green flag. It's not a red flag, it's a green flag, that they really are here to do exactly what they're doing, because if they didn't, they would use, your information to sell it to other people. And they don't collect any user data. So that was actually something that I was super excited about reading the frequently asked questions. If you want to know more technical things within this, there's something called a relayer, and it goes into that if you read throughout the website. If you want to go more in depth on the code, it is open source. So they give you this link down here. I already showed you one of the READMEs. If I'll show you just their different repositories that they have. So these are 6 or 5 of the ones that have been just pinned, but you can find all of them down here. So if you're into that, definitely go into it and see what they have going on. Maybe eventually I'll do a code review on this too, but I thought it would probably be a better idea to at least go into what it is before I go into the code. And then let's see. Let's go back to their website. Also, it's hurricash.com. I tried launching the app, and I don't think Safari supports it, but they do have a testnet. And y'all know that I love testnets. So this is actually something I'm going to be playing with later on today, is actually diving into the testnet and seeing, what it is. But they do have a testnet. And then I think it's their docs. Yep. Where you can really just go a lot more in depth. You can see their goals. You can even see why they named it Hurricash. I haven't read that part. They have a white paper. And then their roadmap. Now, currently, I work as a product owner for a tech company. And roadmaps are very important, because if you don't have your goals of what you're doing as a company, like, that is silly because, you don't know where you're going. And clearly they've already, they've put these different goals that they have down, their roadmap. And so it looks like they started in Q4 of last year, and they have Q1 done. We're currently in the second quarter, so they haven't put any of that down, but they do have a TBA. And they also have a Twitter. So if you want to go follow them, hit them up there. You can also find their website there. They have a Telegram and a Discord page as well that you can join if you have questions. But I'd love to know your thoughts on this protocol. So put them in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you all later. Bye.